G'day viewers, working a paranormal chef, old Tuggeranong Schoolhouse. Tonight I'm joined by my friend Mark and Elizabeth Burness, who's the caretaker here. Hi, how are you, Liz?
Hi, yes.
So Liz has been a caretaker here for quite a number of years, and I must say she's done a very good job with the authenticity of the place, and I know a lot of the fit out is her own stuff that she's sourced. If you could just give us a quick brief history about the school there, Elizabeth. I know it was built in 1880 with help from the kids' parents, I believe.
Well, that was an earlier one in 1878. The first of the Tuggeranong schools was at Tuggeranong Homestead, and it was again a slab construction. There was a bit of a to-do with the local priest who fought with the school teacher Kelly at the time, and yes, they shut the school, so the local children had no schooling until 1878, where on this side somewhere the slab was built by the parents, mostly Roman Catholic families, and this was the centre then. Really, this is quite a superior building in that it is brick, and the brick was sourced from just in the next circuit. So we've got all of that sort of detail. We know that the bricks were made on site, and the first of the teachers here was Mr. Kennedy, Michael Kennedy and his wife, an elderly couple who were here for nearly 20 years until 1898, when the McGee family arrived, and they also lived in just these first 4 rooms, but Mr. McGee was able to negotiate with the New South Wales Education Department and had the kitchen added in 1898. So really the only buildings here are the 4-roomed cottage with the attached schoolrooms, not a classroom, it's a whole schoolroom, and the kitchen and breezeway on the back. The laundry didn't get built until the 1920s, nor did the garage, and the old shearing shed that is quite dangerous out there is 1950, but built on the weather shed remains, and probably some of the timber from the 1878 building.
Yeah, okay. So it's a great old place. They're open on second Sunday of every month, is it?
That's right, once a month, regularly, yeah.
By gold coin donation, so make sure you come down and show your support. It's a great part of Canberra's history. I came down here on their open day when they had their archaeological digs.
Yeah, it was a survey.
The survey digs.
And an event, yeah.
I brought my family down here, and I must say it's a very good place, and I have a loving kind of connection with these type of places because I've lived in so many of them, old farmhouses, and credit to Elizabeth for furbishing in such an awesome way. So we just want to say thanks, and we hope we find something for you tonight. It's just a bit of fun for us. We believe there's a lady that maybe walks around the garden somewhere. Yes,
she's been seen by people who were living here for nearly 20 years. A long dark dress, and yes, I'd say she is from the 19th century, so either Mrs. Kennedy or Mrs. McGee.
So that would be the McGee mother, or one of the 7 children?
No, that's the other really remarkable thing about this place. The 7 children of the McGee family, aged in 1908, all of them were on site here with the parents, and yes, they ranged in age from 15 to 2, and in the 4 rooms and a tiny little room that was a servant's room off the kitchen, which is now a kitchen. Well, it is the modern kitchen, but the interesting thing about it is one of those children has heritage listing, not just because it's the best preserved of a schoolhouse and a furnished one, and as you say, all the things that you see belong to me. It was empty when I came here 7 years ago, and they let me put my material in to bring it back to life. But the interesting thing, one of those children born in the main bedroom in 1903, became a professor of nuclear physics and helped invent television.
Oh, well, there you go.
And radar and infrared photography. So
well, there you go.
Quite
so,
a phenomenon, and no electricity when he lived
That's
here.
right, yeah. And it's Canberra's quite a modern city, so you don't really get to see this type of dwelling that often. I suppose for the overseas viewers, this would be quite similar to Salt Lake City. This city, quite that style of modern dwelling. But anyway, we'll see how Mark's going getting set up, and Elizabeth will come back later and when we're about to go out and re-alarm the place. Yeah. So thank you very much for your time, and we hope you find some things for you tonight. Yeah, thanks, guys.
Yeah, well done.
Anybody in here? Hello, we just come. Thanks for letting us into your house. If there's anybody here, can you please move the balls on the floor? Oh, look at this place, it's creepy as. Dolls. Last time I was here, I came up here about a month ago, as I was saying to Elizabeth. I brought my boys up here, my young boys and my wife. They had an open day, survey day. And I'm pretty sure I saw one of these dolls move, but I don't know which room it was. Look at that. You want creepy? Whoa. Oh, that is just wrong. Well, I swear that doll just moved. I really got to hand it to Elizabeth. She's done a really good job with this place. Everything's just got that old farmhouse smell. Anybody in here? Is anybody here? Can you make a noise? Tap on the... Any McGee? There's a bell on the table there. If anybody's there, can you ring that bell? It'd be great if you could ring that bell for us. You know, I used to live in a house like this down in Tanger, South Coast, New South Wales, and it was creepy. It was an old farmhouse on the top of a hill, old dairy farmhouse, and I remember my sister's friends used to stay over and they'd find the phone floating in the air, and I'd come home from school and there'd be drawers, bags flying out of drawers in the cupboards, and it was just freaking. Apparently after we left, that people moved in after us had real problems. But it's like I said in the Lake George video, being a chef, I've been lucky enough to travel around, and I've lived in a lot of creepy places, and I've got a lot of creepy ghost stories. Hello? Something there. And this is a working museum, so they have people coming. Look at this bath. Whoa! Look at this. Full size mannequins. Look at all these dolls. Look at that. That's. If you see anything that we don't see, just let us know in the comments below. And if you like the video, don't forget to like us. If you want us to keep doing more videos, the more likes we'll get, the more videos we'll do. Hello? If there's anybody here, can you ring the bell? Can you knock on something? Open one of these cupboards. McGee? Are you here? Is that you? You know, there's a few things that happened in the house, and out of respect I won't say what they were. But it's most definitely haunted. Look at this thing. Look at this thing. Oh God, man, look at that. Look at it. It's just... Oh, did it just move? Look at it. Is that moving? Is its eyes moving? Or is it just a light? Whoa. Whoa, that's just wrong. God. Mark was a bit late tonight because he had to stop off at Coles and buy some nappies.
Now this.
Yeah.
Ouija board?
No, that's not a Ouija board. It's like a backgammon set or something. It's education board. That's weird, isn't it? If there's anybody here, you can spell out your name on this board. Or ring the bell. Just like that.
Get a ball, put it on the table.
Yeah. Is anyone here, any little kids, can you please move one of the balls? Oh. Come and move the ball. Come and move the ball.
What's your initials? I'll leave it there and come back.
Yeah, I might go for a walk into the actual classroom now next door. Yeah, very creepy place. The balls are still there. Is anybody here? Can you please move the balls? Can you make a sound or throw something? Can you shut the door or make the lampshade swing, one of the lampshades? It'd be awesome if you could show us that you're here. Can move one of these balls for us. Is that camera falling down? Does the monitor have a timeout on it, Mark? Yo, Mark.
Yo.
Does the monitor have a timeout on it?
I turned it off.
Because I think this camera's fallen down a bit, that's all. It's just... You need to tighten these screws up so they... Let us know in the comments below if you've noticed any of these dolls that have moved. So like I said, I was up here about a month ago, and I swear one of those dolls moved in one of those other rooms. There was quite a few people in here at the time. Hello, is there anybody here? I used to live in New Zealand, and I was staying there with a girlfriend at the time, and I was this creepy old farmhouse on the North Island, and really old spooky place it was, and small place, but I kind of left Sydney and Upton, kind of moved over there on a whim type of thing, and I was there for about 2 weeks, and I was pinned to the bed, and a couple of weeks after that I was actually lifted off the bed about 3 o'clock in the morning, and really trippy, creepy place. I didn't say anything, so yeah, and she went down to Christchurch to see her sister for a couple of days, and I dropped her off at the airport and came back home, and basically I was chased out of the house and I had to stay in the caravan. Been a big sook. But yeah, real heavy kind of real heavy place. Hello? Is there anyone here? Would like to say hello? Love your house and would like to say hello. And look at these creepy dolls. Look at this. So like I said, let us know in the comments below if you see anything that we don't see. It's, there's a creepy shed adjoined to this place, which I'm gonna try and get into as well later. It's can you move one of these balls for us? Try and move one of these balls. And there was a psychic that came in here and had to leave. I swear that little kid, I swear that little doll is moving. Oh, that's ridiculous. So I'm gonna go next door, guys, and have a look at the classroom. What is that? Whoa. Look at this for creep factor. Hello? Hello? If there's anybody in here, can you make a noise? Make a sound? Just let us know that you're in here. There we go, that's... This guy here, Francis McGee, was, I think, the teacher, one of the teachers. He had a big family. It's got a lot of history, this place, Canberra. It's like I said, you don't see places like this in Canberra. Look at that. What was that? I swear that girl just moved. Whoa. Hello? Hello, if you're in here, can you move something? Throw something or make one of the chairs move? Make one of these chairs move. What was that? God, this place is freaky. Hello? Can you make a noise? We're just here to say hello. Why don't you pick something up? Look at this for creepy factor, look. There's been a woman seen in a black dress walking around these gardens. It's like a burning smell.
Just anything in the dark to see.
I'm going to turn the lights off for a minute. You got infrared on yours, don't you?
No.
Any of these balls
Those
moved?
ones do. I was just standing in the dark to see.
Can you ring that bell or move that ball? These dolls. This little kid moved at all yet. Just imagine all the stories attached to all this history in here. Look at all these stones. I had a mate in Cabargo in New South Wales. He had an opal shop and he had real problems there. His wife ended up moving out. They broke up over it. The last straw was when the hand came through the wall and was stroking the kid's head at night. And we used to all go down there and sit on the lounge and wait for something to happen, but of course nothing would. And he would hear screeching through the night and he'd come out and all these cabinets had been moved around during the night. So, hello? Is anybody in here? Can you tap on the wall and make a noise? Let us know that you're here. Anyway, yeah, didn't faze him. And it's got an outside dunny, this one too, this house. So, I used to live in a farmhouse in Western Australia with an outside toilet. And believe you me, it wasn't that pleasant. Anyway, I'm going to try and get down to that Cabargo house. And yeah, very, very heavy. Hello? Hello? Just had my EMF detector just jumped up then. About 3. Does anybody here? Can you make a noise or let us know you're here? Oh. Oh. Can you move the balls? You don't mind if I come and sit on the bed for a second? Is it Francis McGee that's here, or his wife maybe? The lady in the black dress that's seen walking around? If you could just let me know you're here, come and make a noise. Such an eerily quiet place. I thought the lampshade was moving then, but it was my light reflection. Come and say hello. Come and talk to us. Come and do something and move the balls for us, or ring the bell outside there on the table. This is really creepy grounds. I mean, look at this. Crooked old pressed metal shearing shed. I just hope I don't run into that lady here somewhere. And look, there's a suitcase in there. Marc's probably I don't know where Marc is, off in the schoolroom. Hello? Oh, this is trippy. Hello? It's like... What's that? There's something here. This is... Now you look at those windows and you're thinking, is someone going to be peering back at you? Just really... Whoa, what's that? What was that? The fuck was that? Oh. Yeah, it is. It's a pretty quiet house, actually. Hello? Haven't heard that bell go off yet. How's your battery looking?
No,
90. I'll head back into the main house. See if I can see anything. These doors are creaking and everything. The battery's getting low there. And seeing her in the window. No. Hello? Can you let us know you're here? Can you move those balls, please? You know, this would be a really trippy place to sleep in. Yo, Marc. Where are you, Uni? Had a really weird thing happen before. Bloody. I had a really weird thing happen before. The camera just stopped recording.
Mm-hmm. Where?
In that room. Just went all. My camera just went all kerfuddled.
What's your battery like?
So it's down to 1.
Okay. Not really sensing much though.
No, it's more of a warmly feeling than anything. Bonbons. Bonbons. Haven't heard that bell ring yet. If there's anybody here, can you make a sound and move something? There's the EVP recorder going there. So we've set up 2 EVP recorders and 2 static cameras, one in each of the rooms. Look at that old mix master. Wow. Might just turn the light off for a second. You won't be able to see anything, but you'll be able to hear me. If there's anybody here, why don't you come and sit next to me? Come and make a sound. Hello? What's that noise? Whoa, what's that noise? Hello, come and sit next to me. Marc's down the other end of the house somewhere, but that noise is coming from out the back somewhere in here. Parakeet pie. There you go. You don't see that one every day, do you?
You put the red light on. It does give it a cool look. I wonder if red light's better for it.
Look at that school photo. Must be. That must be the McKees. Oh, look at the horse and cart outside the front there. Oh, that must have been taken ages ago. She's got some pretty cool stuff in here, like. Imagine collecting it, you know what I mean? Imagine trying to collect it all. Can you swing the lamp shade for us, the light switch? Swing the light switch for us, it's light cord. Boo! It was just moving. Was it moving, or was there a draft in here? I mean, that light, this thing was just moving. This thing here was just swinging as I turned around.
Probably just moved the air.
Yeah, it's a draft or something.
Yeah. Give it a big swing if someone's there.
Swing the light for us. Come on, you can do it. Give it a push.
More than that.
Let us know when you've had enough, dude.
We should sit outside for 10 minutes and let these cameras alone.
Yeah.
We'll go sit in the classroom for 10 minutes. Just get out of the house and let the cameras do the thing. Oops.
What was that? Yeah, let's go sit in the pitch black in the classroom. Me and Marc are in the classroom now. We're going to sit in here with the lights out for a minute. So I'll just leave the audio recording. If there's anybody in here, can they make a noise? Make a sound? Why don't you come and sit next to me? Or go up and touch Marc. McGee, are you here, the woman in the black dress? We'd really like to speak to you if you're around. Oh, it's cold in here, isn't it?
It is.
It's just temperature's dropped.
That's what I was just thinking.
Like
I
real.
wasn't going to say this, I thought I was being paranoid. But
No, the temperature's
dropped.
It's just dropped. Hello? Why don't you come in and say good day? Can you make something move? Can you make one of the chairs move? It's pretty creepy now.
You can turn that light out on your camera.
Oh, my battery's going, dude. Gotta change batteries. Okay guys, that concludes our trip to the old Tuggeranong School. Please hit the like button if you want us to do more videos, and we hope you found this interesting. Bye for now.